Alright, so hang on a sec. Um, this is gonna be a quick video game vlog. I've been off the grid and haven't been talking about video games in a minute, but we had to talk about Not a Hero and the End of Zoe, or what I'm calling it, The Adventures of Big Uncle Zeke, because they needed to be discussed. And I kind of wanted to talk about like a week ago or a little bit before my surgery. I was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I forgot how hard the game was. It didn't seem hard when I was playing because that's the first video game I ever beat before my brother, and I was so proud of myself when I beat Dracula. I was like, oh, I beat Dracula. My brother's all mad about it. He's like, well, he was mad because I showed him that I could beat Dracula, but I'm saying though, he was really deep down mad because I beat the game before he did. So, but I played it again and I was getting real fucked up, y'all. I was trying to I don't know what I was trying to do, and I played the whole game because there's two endings, or like there's usually three. There's the half ending where you don't get the magic glasses to see that shaft dude floating above Richter, and you could get that ending, but I didn't do that ending. I got I played the whole game, and I forgot how bad I can't stand that fucking upside down ass castle, because I always get fucked up in that upside down ass castle. And it was true to form that I was getting fucked up in that upside down ass castle. So I barely finished it. I struggled the whole way when we went to the upside down castle, and I was getting so fucked up. And there's so many rooms I have to do left because that's the other two endings. There's one ending where you, after you go past the Richter ending, if you finish it for real, he's standing outside the blown out castle and he's talking to Richter and then Maria chick, and he's like, I gotta get out of here because my life is awful and bye. And the one ending, Richter says that he asked Maria, don't you want to go after him? And she's like, no, his life is kind of fucked up and I'm just gonna go with you because you look like you need some help. And there's another ending where she's like, no, I love him and I need to be with him because like I can help his fucked up life get like less fucked up. So that's that. But I ain't get that ending because it's a lot of rooms I ain't go in, because I looked in them rooms. It was like, oh fuck that. Oh my god. It's like whole boards where I was just like, no, nope. And I want to buy something called the duplicator, but the duplicator is $500,000. I don't know how the fuck I purchased it when I played it originally, because I have the duplicator. Like, if I break out my PS1, I can actually play it and have the duplicator. I downloaded that on my PS3, Castle Symphony tonight, and it's just all said and done. But it was fun playing it. It was good to go home. Now, on to The Adventures of Big Uncle Zeke and Not a Hero. We will cover Not a Hero first, even though I sat there and watched the Big Uncle Zeke story first. I don't know how I fucked that up, but I didn't fuck it up. I was intentionally looking to see what the End of Zoe was all about. So that's why I did that first. But we'll talk about Not a Hero first. So I'm gonna spoil it. This is gonna be spoilers. That Chris is with them Blue Umbrella folks, because the Blue Umbrella folks are actually the regular Red Umbrella people. It's just after they dissolved and fell apart and la-di-da, they got together as a PMC, which I don't know if PMC is paramilitary company or private military company. That it's one of those two. PMC stands for one of those two things. I just don't know what the definition is. So Umbrella has turned into a PMC company, but they still admittedly retain a lot of the old staff from like the old Umbrella days, which makes me wonder, are they gonna break Hunk out? Because like he's still alive as far as everybody knows. So, and if he's still, like, if Umbrella still retains some of their old staff from previous years, then he might be on like getting a check from them from, I don't even know. So that would be interesting to see. However, so That's why you have Blue Umbrella. They're trying their whole deal is they want to right the wrongs that they did back in the day, and that they turned over a new leaf and they want to help people now. Whatever, I don't really care about that. So enter Chris, and they sent Chris in because he's still with the BSAA, and I still say you can't spell BSAA without BS. So they sent him in to try to help with cleaning up, because they knew there's the people who had that Evelyn girl slash virus. I don't know how a virus is personified, but whatever. Like, they're pretty much, their whole deal is they, Umbrella and the BSAA, they were going after something. I forget what not the conglomerates, not the concern. It was some word with a C, and that's who Lucas was working for. And that's why they had that Evelyn girl. And Lucas pretty much sold his family up the river. He knew what Evelyn was all about when she arrived at his house. So, man, Lucas freaks me out. Lucas was just so murdery, and all his little traps and shit, they just freaked me out. And that's about the, excuse me, the only thing I can say positive. I mean, I didn't hate Not a Hero, but it's just more Chris fodder, and I'm not pro Chris. I got into an argument with somebody like a week or two ago because they were like, no, Chris is the man and you need to suck Chris dick. You know what my reply was? No and fuck no. He's not like the best. I don't even think he's the best hero out of the Resident Evil franchise. You know who the best hero is for me right now is the Big Uncle Zeke dude, because Big Uncle Zeke was taking it to the streets, and now I'm going to transition from Not a Hero over to into Zoe. Big Uncle Zeke was the man. I have a fangirl crush on Big Uncle Zeke because he was punching the shit out of people. He was punching the shit out of the molded. He was spearing fucking alligators through the mouth. Big Uncle Zeke is the hottest thing since my beloved Wesker right here. Oh my god, I can't even begin to tell you how fangirly I get when I see Big Uncle Zeke. And he was, not to spoil the end for you, but it all boils down to the fact that Zoe's all crystallized, and she's still got that Evelyn trash in her, and these dudes are gonna try to help her, but Big Uncle Zeke is like, get away from my niece, you need to move. So he beats the shit out of them dudes and takes the dude and Zoe back to his cabin or something, and he tries to go find a cure, and he's holding the one guy hostage, and the guy, well, not really hostage, well, kind of hostage, he is bound, but he's like, you were trying to help her and you just fucked that up for us and blah blah blah. And he was like, well, she's family and I gotta take care of my family, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you. So then it goes on that dude gets killed because he gets dragged out of the thing and cut in half, and I was just like, well, damn. Then some like fucking creature of the Black Lagoon shit comes out of nowhere and kidnaps Zoe, and he keeps kidnapping Zoe, and that's I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Troy Baker, and that is a voice actor. Not Rory Baker, god damn it, Joe and Jack Baker. That's the creature from the Black Lagoon looking fucking thing is actually Jack Baker. He has some kind of rare thing where he keeps mutating. He can never die. He's kind of like Lisa Trevor in the fact that he can never die, which I guess since he can't die, I guess they're going to just keep bringing his ass back because he can't ever die. So I don't know what the fuck is going to go on there, but that's some shit. And Big Uncle Zeke and him go toe to toe, and he gets this like power glove. I don't know what the fuck that thing is called, but I'm just gonna call it a power glove. And was punching the shit out of Jack. Had the two lines that I love the best. He's like, yeah, you can never stand up against me. Remember when I broke your nose when we were kids? Remember when I clotheslined you into the swamp? I was like, go ahead, Zeke. You tell him what it is. Oh my god, I had such a crush on Zeke. I would Big Uncle Zeke fuck me 6 weeks from Sunday, and he looked like he would be throwing down the fuckings. So, oh my god. Like I said, I ain't been that smitten since Wesker, man. I'm always pro Wesker, but I don't know. I'm pro Big Uncle Zeke because, god damn, that man, he was fucking up and it was wonderful. And I loved watching every waking moment of Not a Hero. That was the greatest thing in the world. Oh my god. Y'all either need to play it or watch it or something because that was for me the best of Resident Evil 7. And since Resident Evil 7 is done, I have to admit, I really don't like the Ethan storyline. I thought the Ethan storyline was real generic and bland and weak, and I don't think Ethan is a compelling character at all. It's like, okay, so your wife is missing. She cut you through your hand and then like chainsawed it off. I understand love and whatever, but that's not a compelling reason to go after somebody after some shit like that happens. You have to be crazy or like real needy to be dealing with some shit like that. Because like I say, I love my husband, but he cut me through the hand and fucking chainsaw my arms off or hands off. Fuck that, I'm done. I'm like, nope, I'm fucked up and I'm getting the fuck out. So bye, y'all. So I don't know. Ethan was the least compelling character. My favorites, of course, are Big Uncle Zeke, and all the Clancy stories were really good. And I didn't mind Not a Hero. I'm not going to say I hated it. I didn't mind it. It was okay for what it was. And all in all, it was still a good installment. One of the best installments they've had for Resident Evil in a very long time. I still don't know how I necessarily feel. I don't really like the first person feel. And I still think they should have given the option of being in first or third. But whatever, I'll take it. I mean, if they tried something different, and it more or less panned out. But I just would like to see at least an option for third person. Because I think that's just a bit better. So that is all I have. And I'm telling you, y'all need to go watch or play The End of Zoe / The Adventures of Big Uncle Zeke. Because fuck me, man. Big Uncle Zeke is the man. And they need to bring him back. He needs a full-length featured game with him just punching the shit out of stuff. I mean, I won't say I hate them now, but I used to be a big fighting game. Well, not big, but I used to like fighting games. I've lost my passion for them. I wouldn't mind him punching somebody in like a Marvel versus Capcom situation. Cause god damn, that man is hot as hell. So no offense to you, baby. I love you. I'll always love you. But I don't know, Big Uncle Zeke is like a real close second. So that is all I have. And I will probably, my last video game vlog will be my picks for indie and AAA house video games. And I'm only going to pick 3 because I can't take it no more. So that is all I have, and I will see y'all when I do that. Probably, I don't even know, but I'll crank it out before the end of the year. So